Well, that was E3.
Superfly Rhino.
You damn right. What up, game players? It's your boy Superfly Rhino, and I'm back again, and we're going to talk about E3 and what it was really like this year. So, to get things started, I'm not going to go over every press conference, because I'm going to be honest with you. Majority of them, it sucked. E3 really, really sucked. You know, I guess the reason why is because what E3 used to be was this huge event. It was where people would go try out demos, but the announcements, there was always some kind of shock value, some kind of surprise, some kind of like, it was just a hype that they got behind the games and the systems and everything. And I just feel like nobody does that anymore. I mean, hell, one of the press conferences wasn't even about games. I mean, you know, there's the time and place for everything. And I understand the whole diversity and everything like that. I get it, totally. But, like, don't use E3, the video gaming, like, main event to push your narrative. Just stop. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why you would do that. But whatever. That's besides the fact. So I'm just going to get to the point, straight to the point. The two best press conferences were Nintendo and Microsoft. Xbox and Nintendo. And I feel like maybe they really should be, just because they have the hardware and, you know, they really want to push their stuff. Let's start out with the Microsoft one. I thought Microsoft did a really great job. Yeah, they were missing some of the heavy hitters. I know a lot of people are disappointed. We didn't get to see Fable. Well, we didn't get to see actual gameplay of Halo. They didn't show any of the other, like Perfect Dark or Hellblade 2, which is kind of surprising. We still haven't seen anything on Hellblade 2, considering that was the very first game they announced for the Series X. Hopefully soon. But what we did get was 30 games announced and talked about. 27 of those games coming to Game Pass day one. Now, are you going to like all 27 of those games? Probably not. But to know that if you're a Game Pass subscriber, those 27 games are going to be at your disposal day one. That's an awesome thing for Microsoft. That really does good for the holiday, because like we said, there's not a whole lot of first-party games and stuff like exclusives that are really coming out. Psychonauts 2, but that's also coming to PS4 and PS5 through backwards compatibility. You know, so there's really not a lot for me, but sorry, not to get tongue-tied or anything, but Forza Horizon 5. What? I mean, what? Did you see how real those graphics look? It is insane. If you watched the video on that, it is crazy. Like, they're showing the stream, and it looks just like a picturesque, like, you know, someone's filming a video or whatever, and next thing you know, cars come out of nowhere, and you're following behind them. Like, now that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the power of next gen. Microsoft Flight Simulator is looking amazing. It's a flight simulator game. But, again, all those games, day one, Game Pass. Best value in gaming, hands down, without a doubt. If you were on the fence before, I mean, I don't know how you could be anymore. I mean, give it a try. That's it. If you have an Xbox and you don't have Game Pass, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. The other conference, Nintendo. Nintendo occurred today, and it was good. I mean, for Nintendo, it was good. They made some surprise announcements, some we didn't expect, but they were missing a few games like I wanted to see, like Metroid Prime 4. I kind of expected to see something on that, but they did give us a 2D Metroid with Metroid Dread, which is technically Metroid number 5, which is the final, I guess, in the Metroid Samus Aran saga, according to Nintendo. They also gave a new WarioWare. They announced some. They announced that Breath of the Wild 2 will be coming out next year. So not this year, unfortunately. Overall, I mean, it was okay. It was pretty good. I mean, they got a new Mario Party game coming out. It'll be online finally, right out the gate. So that'll be good. Just you know, I just feel like this whole thing with E3 now, because of the hype and everything, it just doesn't feel the same. And it's almost as if, is E3 really even needed anymore? Like, I don't know. I mean, I would give both Microsoft and Nintendo a B grade if we have to grade the conferences, which most people like to do. They were both really well done. I mean, it's missing Sony. Sony's one of the big hitters. It's just disappointing because now there's really no competition. Like E3 used to be the event where like fanboys would get together, and I gotta be honest, I can't stand fanboys, but it was always fun to read the forums of people going back and forth, and they would get together, and they would talk about like Microsoft won because of this, no, Sony won because of this, and it was just a bunch of hype and games. And if you're a gamer like me who loves everything, it was a great time. It's just not the same feel anymore. Who knows? Maybe we'll pick it up next year without the COVID virus, and maybe everything will go back to normal, and we'll have another really cool show. Maybe not. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you got down in the comments below, please. If you saw any of the press conferences, let's talk about them. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And we'll talk again. And just remember, play on, players.